peak times of this winter storm tonight and tomorrow, we do advise that. If you must travel, please be prepared. Have your emergency kits ready to go. Again, MoDOT crews will be focusing first. Priority will be our interstates, and we will be working down the priority routes from there. For further information, I am joined with National Weather Service this afternoon.
Good afternoon. Kevin Deitch, National Weather Service, St. Louis. Yeah, unfortunately, we're at it again. We have a winter storm that's going to be approaching the area this evening. What we're looking at is precipitation is actually going to start as some light rain, probably around 9 o'clock or so this evening, give or take a couple hours. But I think by midnight, all rain will transition pretty quickly to snow. And so we're looking at a heavy, wet snow that's going to fall basically through the overnight hours into the mid-morning hours on Wednesday morning. Overall amounts, we are looking for kind of a gradient across the area. You go further northwest of St. Louis, maybe just 2 to 3 inches, whereas you go St. Louis and point southeast, might be closer to 4 to 6, maybe even 7 inches. So again, further northwest, you'll probably get less snow than further south and east, where we are expecting more snow and a heavier band of snow to set up. The snow is expected to be wet and heavy. So that means if you're out shoveling, it's going to be exhausting to shovel it. It's going to feel a lot heavier than the normal snows that we get around here. So just something to kind of keep in mind. Take breaks if you're shoveling. It's going to be tough to get off your street and off your sidewalks. We also are expecting one of these big bursts of heavy snow right before the Monday morning rush hour. We could see rates of about 1 inch per hour right before the morning rush. So we are telling people, if you don't have to travel tomorrow morning, please don't. We do expect some accumulation on area roadways. The later you can delay traffic into tomorrow, I think the better off we will be as that snow starts to taper off through the mid-morning hours and into the early afternoon. So with that, I'll shoot it over to Bob.
I'm going to go right now instead of Bob. Good afternoon. I'm Logan Bolton with the Missouri State Highway Patrol. As always, we encourage those who have the option to stay home tomorrow, please do so. If you don't have a reason to be out on the roads, don't. I know that's not an option for a lot of people. You will still have to go to work. You'll still have to get out. For those people who do have to commute, plan ahead, set your alarms earlier, wake up earlier, hit the road earlier. You're going to need to give yourself enough time, drive slow, drive in a way that matches the roadway conditions. You also need to increase your following distance to the cars that are in front of you. It's going to take you longer to brake. Also, avoid aggressive driving. Just because somebody ahead of you is driving a little bit slower, they're doing that for a reason. They're trying to get where they're going safely. Just kind of fall in line. That's why you're leaving the house a little bit earlier. Give MoDOT the room that they need to work. They're out there trying to make the roadway safer for us, for you. So don't crowd them, don't try to pass them really quick, and don't ride directly beside them. Give them the amount of space that they need to effectively get their job done. If you do find yourself in a slide-off or a crash and you're off the road and you need assistance, you can dial 911, or you can get the Highway Patrol directly at star 55. We will be there to help you. It may take a little bit of time. Please be patient. We don't have magic tires on our cars. We have to drive with caution as well. It may take us a little bit longer than usual to get there, but we will be responding. For updates in the morning, if you want to check out your route that you're going to take to work, visit traveler.modot.org. You can see the roadway conditions there, and maybe you need to alter your route. You can also follow us at MSHP Trooper C on Twitter. We'll be updating throughout the day with lane blockages and road closures. Now I'll turn it over to Bob.
My name is Bob Becker, District Maintenance Engineer for MoDOT St. Louis District. Our plan for MoDOT for this storm is we're going to have crews out about 7 o'clock tonight getting out ahead of this storm. Some of the big concerns for this storm, it's going to be a wet, heavy snow. There's going to be a lot of snow. So that's a big concern of ours for this event, especially when it's going to be coming in during rush hour tomorrow morning. That affects a lot of people. Now, we've got some advantages with this. The temperatures are up there, so the ground temperatures are warm, so that'll help get some of that snow off the road. We're not going to do any pre-treatment ahead of this because there may be a little rain or anything like that. So this will be mainly a pushing event when that gets started. And we'll be out there ready to go. When it starts coming down, we're going to start working those plows and pushing things off the road. So another big concern of mine is giving us plenty of room as you're out there when you're out traveling with us, because it is going to be wet and heavy snow. And when that snow's coming off those plows, that's a lot of snow, a lot of weight. So we want people to avoid that, stay out of that area, stay out from, don't try to pass any of our plows, because that can, like I said, that's a lot of weight. It's going to hit your car, and it could cause problems for you, cause you to lose control. So give us plenty of room. We're out there. Our folks are going to be traveling slower in these conditions because of that too, just to make sure that, that we don't push too much and don't cause any damage. So that's kind of the big thing right now. We're going to have full crews out. We'll be out tomorrow morning again at shift change, and we'll be out for this. And hopefully tomorrow morning, after it slows down, we'll be able to make a lot of progress quick because those ground temperatures are so warm. So like I said before, if you have to get out tomorrow and get out in the morning, go to the travel information map, look at your route, see what the road conditions are.
So as we've said, clearing Missouri roadways is a critical function here with the Missouri DOT. If you must get out and travel during this winter weather event, please plan ahead, allow yourselves extra time, extra space, give the crews extra space, and please do not crowd the plow. I can't reiterate that enough to give our folks extra room. If you do have to get out, we do have information. You can check your routes on the traveler information map that's available on our website and on your phone. With that, we can take any questions.
With it coming in this burst right before the morning commute, I know even if people stay home, that's when you have that heavy volume of traffic. Again, this is just that folks stay home because that could slow you guys down even a little bit more, right? If there's too many cars out on the road.
Either one.
Yeah.
I'll take it, but I mean, yes, and that's always a problem. Anytime there's, traffic backup because of an accident, because as we all know, our cars don't work as well in the snow, it doesn't react like it normally does on a dry day. So when that does happen and, traffic's backed up, we can't get there either. So it just compounds the problem when it's snowing and that. Like I said, we're a big concern is it coming in right at rush hour with all the new traffic.
Is there any specific areas of concern, especially with the heavy, wet snow, that people should be mindful of if they are commuting?
I mean, I think, just looking at it's going to get heavier down south. Franklin, Jefferson County in our district, those are looking at heavier bands of snow. So that's always an area. The more snow we're going to get, the more problems it is. But as we all know, any little bit of snow can cause a problem because it's going to make your car react differently.
From a staffing and resource perspective, are you guys good to go, or
Yeah, I mean, this is those statewide events. It's how we've handled it. We've got some more people in, over the year already, but and we've got some of those people trained that we initially started. But it is a statewide event. We pulled resources in. We're ready to go.
I have one question for you, Corporal. I know previously, you guys have said, like, you get in an accident or a roadway incident, during extreme conditions like this, safest place is in your car. Could you kind of reiterate that message?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you were a slide off, a crash, whatever it may be, and you end up off the road somewhere, the safest place is going to be inside your vehicle. We want you to remain inside there because you ended off the road because you hit a slick spot. Chances are somebody else is going to hit that same spot, and they may end up in the exact same spot you ended up. So you're going to be a lot safer inside your vehicle than if you were standing out near your vehicle.
And then my last one, either for you or you, I know we talk about emergency preparedness kits. What are some of the things that folks should be packing in their car, packing in that bag this evening?
The main things you want to have is water, just in case you're there for an extended amount of time. You want to have blankets, stay warm. You want to make sure that you top off your gas tonight so you don't have to worry about doing that tomorrow. Spare chargers, those kind of things.
I'm good.
Well, thank you all for coming. We'll be here again 5:30.